Time for some Johnny Cash. Mr. DJ, go play some Johnny Cash from the Columbia record label. We're going all the way back to the sock hop years, my friend. We're going to blast right through the time portal, go all the way back to 1959. Billboard Top 100, August 22nd, 1959, with Mr. DJ, Johnny Cash. I got Stripes that week coming in at number 76 on Billboard's Hot 100, up 13 from number 89 the previous week. The song is moving up. Johnny Cash was having some problems in the late 50s. He was having a drug addiction problem. He was getting hooked on amphetamines and barbiturates, and it did not help that he roomed. He shared an apartment with Waylon Jennings, who was also hooked on amphetamines at that time. He was taking uppers while he was on tour, Johnny Cash, but that did not impede his creativity. That did not impede his hit-making capabilities, not whatsoever. I Got Stripes was Johnny Cash's 19th top 10 hit. Already first hit. Well, no, actually, let me check my cheat book. Yes, one of my music Bibles, top 40 country hits. First hit for Johnny Cash. I thought it was "I Walk the Line." It's not. That was in 1956. He started out on the Sun record label, Sam Phillips record label. Remember, Sun Phillips is the legendary rockabilly label. Elvis was on this label, and Jerry Lee Lewis was on this label. Carl Perkins on the Sun record label, Sam Phillips record label in Memphis, Tennessee. And indeed, So Doggone Lonesome was his first top 10 hit on Sun Records, went to number 4 back in 1956. And then there was Folsom Prison Blues, and there was I Walk the Line in 1956. But later on, though, Johnny Cash had a little bit of problem with Sam Phillips. For one thing, Sam Phillips, the head of Sun Records, he started working with Jerry Lee Lewis, started to promote Jerry Lee Lewis now that Elvis had left the record company and joined RCA in 1956. And also, interestingly enough, the royalty rate that Johnny Cash was pulling in was 3% at Sun Records. The standard was 5%. He left Sun Records and joined with Columbia. Columbia, that was his bread and butter. The bulk of his hits was on Columbia. Although his first 10 or 11 or 12 top 10s were on the Sun record label. That's where Johnny Cash got his big start at. And Don't Take Your Guns to Town by Johnny Cash. Don't Take Your Guns to Town. That's the name of the record. Went to number 1 for 6 weeks on country. Now, when I'm talking about top 10 hits, I'm talking about country. I'm not talking about the pop charts. He didn't do quite as well on the pop charts. But Don't Take Your Guns to Town, number 1 on country for 6 weeks. And we get to Stripes. I Got Stripes. That went to number 4 on country in 1959. But on the pop charts, only got as high as number 43. And it was on the pop charts for, I think I wrote down, no, I didn't write down the number of weeks it was on the pop charts. Well, number 43 is not too terribly bad for Johnny Cash. I mean, he'll take that. After all, he's had 18, 19 top 10 country hits, so hey, take whatever you get on the pop charts. Here it is. This is Johnny Cash. I Got Stripes.